Okay guys, now we are on question 4. Okay, and we have finished with electricity. Now we got a new question, okay? And the first thing that we can see is we got heat, lost heat. Okay, therefore this question is going to be about heat, energy efficiency, okay, insulation material, okay, how to keep the house warmer. And as you can see, we got a picture of a window. And if we read the question is like we want to replace our windows, that is we got double glass, but we used to have this frame with metal, okay? And we have replaced that one, okay, we don't want the metal, and we are replacing with a non-metal spacer done with UPVC, okay? That is the new windows that we got. Now, they are telling us something about metals, non-metals, this material that is a sort of plastic, okay, is going to be an insulator. And as we are doing this, talking about this sort of materials, then what we got on this stuff is explain why the aluminium window loses heat at a faster rate. Now we got faster rate, okay, we need to explain why the aluminium window loses heat at a faster rate, okay? Now, we got here two main things. Okay, we will have to discuss between metal and non-metal properties in terms of heat transfer. And another point is that both are solids, okay? And a key word as well. We need to talk about particles, how the particles transmit heat in a solid, okay? Now, some key points that we will need to use on these questions, okay? First, aluminium. This is a conductor or an insulator. It's a metal, therefore it's a very good conductor. Okay, very good conductor. Now, do you remember why a metal is a very good conductor? What is the good quality? And remember, metals, they have free electrons. Okay, and those electrons transmit vibrations far faster, okay? That is why metals are so amazing at conducting heat, okay? However, we got the UPVC, and what they are telling us is it's a non-metal, okay? If you don't know what is UPVC, they are telling here it's a non-metal, okay? Non-metal, okay? And therefore, if it's a non-metal, okay, they don't have free electrons. Therefore, what is happening with the particles, okay? The particles will transmit that vibration, but slower, okay? Now, that is the 4 marks, okay? We have to say like aluminium is a metal, is a very good conductor because we got free electrons and they are going to transmit the vibration faster. However, UPVC is a non-metal, they don't have free electrons, therefore the particles will transmit the vibration slower, okay, far slower, and that is making it the opposite like a conductor, and it's called an insulator, okay? That is the question 4A. Now, next bit. They are showing us a photograph, okay, of a roof. And they say that it's an uninsulated loft, okay? There is no insulation around, okay? And they want us to explain how the heat is lost through the roof of the house because it's not insulated. Okay, now they want us to refer to the ceiling, the loft space, and the roof tiles in your answer. Okay, now what I'm going to do here on this side, I'm going to draw my roof, okay, of one of my houses. And okay, we got my house, the heat is coming up. Okay, now as we don't have insulation, how does the heat pass from hot to cold? What is going to happen over there? What is happening here is moving, the heat is moving by conduction. Why? Because this is a solid. Okay, now we got this, the ceiling of my house is getting warmer, okay, it's getting hotter. And what is going to happen with this air that is being here? How the heat is going to pass from this point to the tiles that they are over here. Now here what we got is air. And how does heat how do we transfer heat with air particles? Okay, this is going to be transmitted by convection. Okay, the heat is coming here, the particles are going to vibrate more, and it's like they are going to rise because they are less dense, and they are going to reach the ceiling. Okay, now as we got the ceiling, the heat coming up, this heat, what is going to do to the tiles? They are going to transmit that heat by conduction again. Why? Because this external part is even colder than before. And again, conduction, the heat is going through by conduction. And how is going to be the heat being removed from the tiles? It's going to be again by convection current. Okay, as a summary, we got heat inside our home. Okay, it's very, very hot. The ceiling, you got a solid, and that heat is going to be transmitted by conduction. In the gap between the tiles and the ceiling, we got air, and that heat is going to be transferred by convection. And over there, when the warmed particles that they have raised, they are not by the tiles. Tiles are solids, and heat transfers in solid by conduction, and then that vibrations, that warmth is going away by convection, because outside the house what we got is air. And what we will have to do next is to place all that idea in words. Okay, that is what I want you to do on this exam question, and I want you to show to me how you have responded to that question. And last, explain why reducing energy losses. Okay, we are talking about reductions, and again, how they are going to benefit the environment. Okay, this is all over the news. You will need to use a little bit of remember why they have been saying on the news, global warming, okay, or try to link with all that ideas, at least get 2 marks over 3. And the key points that they want you to say, the 2 key points are less energy use. Okay, we are using less energy used. It's like, but they want to know why you're using less energy. Okay, we are using less energy because the house doesn't need that amount of heat to keep the same temperature. Doesn't need more more energy to keep the same temperature. Okay, now as the heater, we have to use the heater less. Okay, we use less electricity or less fuel. Okay, and if we use less electricity, less fuel, what we are going to do is, as I said again, using less fossil fuels. And why is that beneficial for the environment? Less CO2, less global warming, okay, less pollution, etc., etc.